Why, hello there, fellow crash-landed colonists. Radaman here. Thank you for tuning in to Stranded Alien Dawn Desertum. Episode 8, Rush for Radio. Also, there is no concept of if you add work in a bedroom, you change it from a bedroom. So hypothetically, if I moved 3 of the beds out of the main room in somewhere else, the whoever ends up with the last bed in here, it would be a less spacious bedroom. They might get disturbed sleep, as Xander's getting from everyone running around, but that's just me loving to torment the night owl. So, like, bring it on. So yeah, they would get sleep disturbed, but like, as long as you have enough pleasures to outweigh it, it's not a big deal. And in this case, the orbital radio is not something that we have to frequently interact with, so it's a pretty safe object to place in that bedroom in terms of, like, mood. Oh! Speaking of heat stroke, he's getting it. Only because it's particularly hot and this heater's on, and he's wearing a fur coat. But heat stroke is so much not like a actual life-threatening condition most of the time that, like, I'm just gonna ignore it. Because I don't have the other radio equipment set up, there's no point in having this on. It's not, given that I'm making all my power through renewables, it's not a problem if I kept it on, but, like, I'm just gonna keep it off until I need it. Oh, I have grains now, don't I? I do. That opens up a lot more research, too. It opens up oil extraction, brewing, distilling. Oddly enough, antibiotics production, even though I've been making antibiotics for like a year now off of cactus slime. So yeah, all that good stuff. I can queue back up. And then that also gives me more recipes. I'm not going to redo the cook queue. I'll just add it to the bottom because I'm lazy, and it's not gonna really matter. But like grain porridge and flambe or fruit cake or whatever can be queued up as well. Oops, never turn that back on. Wow. It has been so long since I've had a threat. So in this case, I'm going to want to close this back door. Phrasing. So that they're not encouraged to go in that way. Human music. Playing the didgeridoo right in his face. Simon, you're my hero. Please, more. If only it was a vuvuzela. Pizza for Grumpy? No, because I don't have juice sleep yet. I could make bread. In fact, I don't think he deserves pizza. I mean, you're making me physically hungry in real life. Like, I ate very little amount of Thai curry for dinner that I made. I just didn't have enough ingredients for, you know, an adult size. Okay, I'm hangry right now. I don't blame you, though. Oh, one thing that I've been meaning to make, and I guess I'll wait until... Oh, the landing pad is done. One thing I've been meaning to make is, just to show you, is the concrete towers. I don't have any, but, like, they're pretty useful. Because they give you better sight lines. You can shoot over your walls, and you're somewhat protected. I don't have anyone outside the walls, right? Yeah, I think I'm good. Oh, I should probably flick this switch, though. But honestly, I might not even have needed to, because my flamethrowers are on all the time. Get wrecked! Okay, they're just attacking me. Nope, they're coming in. Oh, one got in. What am I gonna do? Oh, two got in. Okay, I win. Okay, I am gonna start making my oils out of grain because I've just got a lot more grain than I've got animal fats. Undead Troop, thank you for the resub and welcome. Welcome to my goofy planetary defense, where I nonchalantly shred bugs like I'm Starship Trooper Supermarine. Brewing is done. I guess I'll make a fermentation barrel. It's not the only thing that's going to be brewing up in this room. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Oh, and I should start manufacturing the power cell assemblies. So, craft power cells. I think what I'm going to need 2, at least. And the resources for that are CPU cores. And Simon, you're going to have to... And I've been screwing this up, but... yeah. Get to work. Let me look at that again. You are... Craft and assemble, yeah. Because I don't want him spending his time tailoring. If I can help it. One research that would actually really help with this, which I should probably queue up, is the 3D... Oh, I don't have access to the 3D printing. Never mind. Right? No, I don't. There's a breakthrough tech for the nanoprinter, which allows you to print up your own cores and other electronics, which would be really helpful. Oh, Mr. Grumpy's not the one that's possibly going to have a mental break. It's Han. Because he's burned out. He'll be fine. You've caught very few of my streams. You didn't realize you were subbed for 15 months? I appreciate the support. Do you catch it on YouTube then? Or do you just not catch it? Because that's a lot of months for not a lot of viewership, if that's the case. Not complaining, though. Just surprised. Oh, okay, you catch it on YouTube. Well, then, you're the best possible viewer. The one who watches on YouTube and supports on Twitch. I have the option of opening up channel membership on YouTube. I just haven't signed I haven't read through the license agreement for that, because it's, well, you can imagine how long it is. It's like the end user license agreement for like Apple and everything else. It's incomprehensible legal jargon document that goes on forever and changes constantly, so that you're signing over your organs and they can come and repo you like some sort of dystopian horrible future that we live in nowadays, where corporations own. Did you know that? Speaking of which, I know this is a weird tangent. Our DNA is like copyrighted. Yeah. If that bothers you, it bothers me. I'm not making that up either. That certain random segments that exist in nature have been, like, copyrighted. Seriously. They didn't make up the DNA. They didn't piece it together like their own unique jigsaw puzzle. It's just like, yeah, that strand? Yeah, that's my strand. It's like, dude, no, that's not how that works. But no, for some reason or another, it's legal. Because big companies wanted it to be. I am, as much as I guess I do avoid a lot of, not avoid, but I don't play a lot of AAA games. I'm not a big fan of large corporations, as you may be able to tell. And now, poor Radamant will never get a sponsor in his life. I'm okay with it. I've actually only had one sponsored stream ever. Toxic ash. So in the case of toxic ash, that's going to kill my crops. So I should quickly harvest the wild barrel cactus that's nearby, because it will die off. But none of my other crops I need. This barrel cactus is not grown, and then I don't need more cloth blossom, so I'm not going to bother wasting time to do that. And it tells you. It's a disaster. Solar panels produce less power, plants grow slower, farm plants lose health and harvest. So it's one of those, like, when this happens, I guess this is wild plants, but yeah, when it happens, harvest what you need to harvest, because you will not be given opportunity if you wait. I can't believe I haven't researched coffee yet. I am no one tell Glitch. Glitch is caught the COVID, so he's probably resting. So no one spill the beans. Pun unintended. I guess I forgot about grain, so it's not really my fault. Oh, look, you actually looked it up. Oh, but the Supreme Court ruled that genes cannot be patented. Oh, okay, so I had not up-to-date information. As of July 28th, 2021, they overturned that. But before that... Oh, God. Glitch heard me. Yes, I'm researching coffee now, so we'll have coffee soon. So, last year, genes could be copyrighted, but now no longer. Sorry. I offer a retraction. I apologize for the 16-month out-of-date information. Oops. I have been paying no attention. I kept my turrets on this whole time, and they drained my batteries dry. Which is a pretty good indicator that I am not generating enough power for the radio, though. Because these turrets consume 90 watts. Well, I guess that's it's the toxic ash's fault. Because my wind is 0, my solar is not much. But this is exactly my point, which is why I was hesitant early on to rely on wind, because there's a lot of events that just shut down wind forever, and if you solely rely on wind, tee-hee, you're pretty screwed. How's my... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn on the power cell generator, because 20 days of power is quite a lot of power, and that will keep the bills paid. So I'm going to micromanage Simon a little bit more than I have been to try to get the power cells that I need for the antennas. And then Put one there. And it will tell you if you're too close. As you can see here, too close to antenna. So sort of like raft, you have to space them out. Oh, you know, actually, that might be a perfect spot for the other antenna. Nope, too small. And too close. So, here it is. Research your real coffee. All right, so to make amends for my lack of coffee, I will make 50. And queuing it up is useful because you can see the insufficient materials so that you know what you need. So I actually need more metals, which is surprising, because I thought I had so many, but I'd be wrong. So cancel that mining and find... Oh, you know what? I'll just use scrap metals. Because I have a stupid amount of scrap metal right now. Glitch, thank you for the bits. What are the purple plants? They are a fabric. These can be harvested for cloth. So there's two different plants that can do cloth. There's those skin bark and then cloth blossom. They're just, I don't know why they're basically identical. I'll analyze it though. For you. And despite the fact that I'm over time, I'm gonna at least try to get the radios up. And maybe do one rescue. I'm not gonna do all the rescues, because that will take another like 5 hours, and you know. I have a back injury that I would exacerbate unnecessarily if I did that. Alright, come on, Simon. You're killing me here. Just craft the CPU cores. I wish I could assign a specific worker to be like doing the liquid fuel. In fact, I'll just pause it and pause the vegetable oil. But there's no concept of like bill assignments. There's just the activities. So crafting, I could just lower the okay, yeah, well. That would work. Let's put someone else on the vegetable crafting. I'll actually have Emmeline and Xander and Lara do it for the vegetable oils, because it would be good to have that for food. And then for food, get some more camel meat. Oh, I am out of fuel for the furnaces. So I could have been all this time using electric furnaces, but the electric furnaces require 30 watts, which is a pretty considerable amount of power. And it's just easy enough to cut bushes for sticks, as I've only had to do it 3 times so far. I'm also almost out of hay, because every time we shoot the targets, I need to repair it with hay. So I'll get some extra blade grass cut too. Winemaking is done. Winemaking is done the same way that beer is fermented. It's just in here and done with tea balls. The mood bonuses of beer or wine are basically the same. So, given that the tea balls can make tea, I might as well make the grain make beer. If you wanted to see how air conditioning works, tough, because it uses CPU cores, and right now all my cores are going towards the radio devices. But once I have the materials for that, I'll do some air conditioning. year to day 30 finally get AC. I don't have a current need of concrete or rather cement or metal alloys. So I'm just making it so that the furnace doesn't have to be managed forever and freeing people up to do whatever other tasks. Man, you are in a bad mood. Do I have to send you to Tahiti? Mr. Fussy? Oh, wow, okay. He's going from 16 to, like, 80. Lord. Laura, let's hold off on the Twisted Plant, because that puts you in the crosshairs of these bugs. Oh, and here they come. Quinn, let's have you run. It's like a bug zapper on steroids. Oh, don't hit my metal gate. Oh, no. That metal gate? Yeah, that's fine. I just have Quinn drafted standing here like the world's sexiest bait. I may slightly regret the the difficulty I chose. Well, all right. That threat to the colony is over. We can breathe easy now. Oh, right. Solar flare just hit. That sucks. It actually helped me because it disabled my machine gun turrets. And they're not drawing power anymore. Now that the toxic ash is over, I could probably turn off the power cell generator too. This solar flare almost coincided with that attack to the point where I had to actually defend the attack because the solar flare, they do knock out your machine gun turrets. So it's really helpful. Well, no, I had flamethrowers. It probably would have been fine. But, I almost had to lift a finger, is what I'm trying to say. Almost. And during solar flares, turrets stop working. Anything with built-in CPU cores, so the advanced research desks stop, and the orbital radio stops, and it all just goes poof. Threat neutralized, resume normal chaos. Yep. Yeah. Definitely. I suppose it wouldn't be a terrible time, given that the research I have queued up is pretty inconsequential, to go on extra hot air balloon rides. So after the R&R hour here, What is there, actually? This is someone with high physical skill. Yeah, I could swing that. Send, like, Lara or Emmeline. Debris is scavenging. Again, Lara, Emmeline would be pretty good. And then this is scavenging as well. Yeah, I'll try to get some extra resources just to show what kind of yield you can get. So, Emmeline, how about you... high scavenge. Han would be a really good high scavenge. Let's do the spaceship debris first. So high physical. Highest physical would be Han again. Okay, so Han will go. And yes, purple plant. Thank you for reminding me. Bye. God, power cells are so annoying to manufacture. Oh, I think we've already made one, though. Either that or, like... Nope. I take that back. Where do all my CPU cores go off to, then? Oh. No, the solar flare still kicked off. Never mind. I think we were... I'm actually not sure. Yep. I don't know. Because I had CPU cores. I don't believe I've queued anything up to be made out of CPU cores, and then I don't have CPU core. I don't know. I think maybe we hold the CPU cores to the orbital antennas. That's probably it. No, I already had the printer printed. Spaceship debris. You got scrap metal. Yeah. Some of the expeditions are, I'm less than enthusiastic about. I'll keep running them because I have the labor to do it. But that one sucked because I don't need scrap metal. I have 900 of it. I kind of regret making the power cell generator now. It doubled the amount of time that I need to do for their orbital antennas. If I deconstructed this, it only yields scrap metal, as you can see, so there's no point in, like, undoing it. Just suffer my poor decisions. You can really see the difference of exploration time. Granted, that expedition probably took longer than a lot of the ones that Quinn was running, but Quinn runs through them so much faster. It's just, unfortunately, he doesn't come paired with particularly high combat or physical skills, so you'd have to train those, and he hates training combat. Whereas Han has good physical because he's interested in it, and because he's an ace shot, he tends to have high combat, so he's really good at the events. Oh, cute little scissor hands. I'll let, wow, your mood is 0, dude. Are we about to have our second death? No. I just painted relax, right? Yeah. if they have a mood break when they're outside the perimeter, you can like knock them out and drag them back. But I'm putting him on pure recreation so that I avoid that. Because with animals outside, with hostile creatures outside, it would be a really bad time to go, it's like cry out in an open field, because he would be shredded by the scissor hands. Really? That's the... Oh, okay. He's on pure recreation. His mood is moving toward the arrow here, but taking a sweet time. Now that the raid is over, he can have a break if he wants. Did we give someone a pistol now that he got the rifle? Yeah, I gave it to, like, Lara, I think. Or Emlyn, one or the other. I don't have any spare weapons. I could be making railguns, but, like, I'd rather just make power cells to try to ET phone home. So my consumption is 191. Some of this is just unnecessary. Like, I can turn off the 3D printer. I'm not using it. Anything that I'm not using, I can turn off to try to conserve once the orbital antennas are up. Oh, also, right now my turrets are on, which is dumb. A shooting star. I'll go hit that one up. So let's see. Yeah, I probably need to be generating a little bit more power. Oh, I got the carbon nanotubes from the... So I guess I did end up mining the bug nest. So I'll add 3 more wind turbines. And that should probably be enough. Also, having diesel and power cell generator to balance it out, it'll be fine. I say... And I'm probably wrong. We'll see. So I think we have... Yep, we just got the power cell for one of the orbital antennas. And then we just need to make one more. With any luck, I'll be able to... I don't know, let's try to shooting star it. I don't think anyone else has the skill to be able to manufacture any of these other objects. Quinn is the only skilled one. It's a little dangerous to have one person... Oh, great. Or to have one person be a linchpin in your community, right? Because, like, if Quinn died, I'd probably save scum. But if Quinn died, you know, all of a sudden I wouldn't be able to maintain the high-tech infrastructure that I rely upon. So it is, if you're playing Iron Man, and especially on harder difficulties, make sure that you have important skills known by multiple people, or you might find yourself in a situation where you have one death and basically you lose. Not a good scenario to be in. Thank you for watching Stranded Alien Dawn Desertum, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 12th and December 13th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Radamat.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Radamat.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope to catch you in an upcoming series or an upcoming stream. Thank you so very much for watching. Farewell.